It's going to be for Liam.
We have a translator.
God, but you're right though. Congratulations to him though. So this is really cool. So our question of the week you gave us last week is, what joke do you tell most often? I had a couple. I mean, they're mostly they're a couple of street jokes that like I would tell like at a
Same.
if someone brings them up. I'm not just going to street joke you. But
I have the same thing. It's like it's triggered.
Yes.
It's a triggered joke.
Right.
Right?
I don't just go up and say, like, someone says something, I go, hey, did you hear this joke about that? I don't do that. Unless they do it first, I'll go, okay, so here's one I heard about, and I'll try to do. Yeah. And then I end it. One and done.
Well, what's one that you catch yourself doing that you recall all the time?
Okay, I'll give you this one's. It's one I heard on one of the blue collar ones from Jeff Foxworthy. So this one's obviously it's a little cleaner. So the whole one is a guy is married, his wife goes to the doctor, finds out he's got 24 hours to live, has a horrible disease he didn't know about. So he rushes home and he goes, hon, I got 24 hours to live. The doctor confirmed this. He goes, all I want to do is just make love to you as much as I possibly can. She goes, oh, I totally understand that. I go, let's go. So they're making love and making love and making love, and they fall asleep. And it's about 3:30 in the morning, and he wakes up and he just taps her on the shoulder and he goes, baby, can you wake up? I just want to make love to you one more time. And she goes, well, that's easy for you to say. You don't have to be up in the morning. So that's a Foxworthy one. So it's kind of clean. It's fast. There's another one. I'll let you. I don't want to do two. I don't want to be.
Good.
All right. This one's a little longer. This one I got to tell you from the Amazing Jonathan.
Oh boy. Okay.
This is a joke.
This one you mentioned last week.
Right. From the Aristocrats DVD.
Okay.
At the end of it, all of the comics who were doing the Aristocrats joke were telling their own favorite street jokes. Larry Miller, Paul Reiser, Phyllis Diller. God, they were funny. And the Amazing Jonathan said one that just I died. So I'll try not to screw it up. He goes, it's a zoo setting. He goes, there's two gorillas next to each other and hang out in a zoo. And he goes, hey, you see that tiger down there? And the other gorilla says, yeah, you mean the one that's sleeping? He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm going to go down there. He goes, I'm going to fuck him real quick, and I'm going to get out of there before he does. And the other gorilla goes, he'll kill you. You kidding me? He's almost like a lion. He'll kill you. He goes, watch this. So he goes down. He gets behind the tiger real quick. He puts it in for like a few seconds. The tiger wakes up, and he goes, what's this? So he's chasing the gorilla all over the place, around the whole zoo. The other gorilla's watching. He chases the gorilla. All of a sudden, the gorilla's a couple of beats ahead. He ducks into a guard shack, and he hides behind a newspaper, and about 4 seconds later, see, I'm laughing already. About 4 seconds later, the tiger comes in, and he goes, hey, did you see a gorilla around here? And the gorilla looks back, and he goes, no. He goes, why, it's in the paper already? And that was just a whole... It was just an Amazing Jonathan joke that I probably lost something in translation because I haven't told that in such a long. But
you're not the Amazing Jonathan.
I am not the Amazing. But once he said no, it's in the paper already. I was drinking something and it just went all over my living room floor. Just because just the way he hit the punchline and hit that little look, that little eyebrow look.
Yeah.
I was crying. I couldn't stop laughing. So that was my two street jokes I do.
Well, I do the same thing. Like I'll react. I'll be triggered with the joke. Something. One that I think everybody kind of jumps on as soon as they hear the right words is that's what she said.
Right.
That's what she said thing. Another thing I always catch myself. I catch myself repeating the nursery rhymes, the dirty nursery rhymes, like from Dice.
Oh, from Dice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't, because that used to be one of my impressions, like really early on. I used to do a little Dice, but like the one that's so quick that you don't even that people don't even expect in the Little Boy Blue.
Yeah,
Little Boy Blue. He needed the money. Oh, it's just perfect, man.
I don't care what you say, right, about Dice, about what you think is dirty or not, or if it offends you because it's nursery rhymes. It is some of the best shit. And then when he did his second special and did new nursery rhymes, because he did some of the old ones, and the audience was repeating with him.
Yeah.
And then he busted out with new ones, which I didn't even think about.
Yeah.
And he nailed those.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right though. That's true, man. Those Dice nursery rhymes, man.
Another one that I like was with Richard Pryor, and now a lot of people have stolen so much from Richard Pryor.
Correct.
That a lot of the jokes are now hack. Because you heard them so often, you don't even realize where they came from. But one was really funny when he used to tell the joke. This guy he's walked out. He was on the fishing pier, and he's standing next to another dude, and he had to take a piss. So he whipped out his dick, and to take a piss, and he without looking over to the other guy, he said, "That water's cold." And the other guy whipped out his dick to take a piss, and he said, "Deep too."
And that's true. I think I heard that at a urinal one time. I was a kid. Because your friend says it. I'm like, oh, where'd you get that from?
The water's cold, yeah.
That's funny.
Exactly. That's so old. Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like you don't even realize it's been repeated so many times down the line.
Yes, and stolen.
But it's like, yeah.
Oh, my God, that's funny. So now, we got to do this week's question of the week.
This week's question of the week, yes.
And I don't even have it available.
It's a great question.
Oh, it's the, hang on. Do you know it off the top of your head? Because I was checking out something else on my phone.
What is your favorite Christmas prank gift?
Yes. All right.
Yeah. What's a good Christmas prank gift? Whether you got one or whether you gave one.
Yes.
Or whether you heard us from.
Yeah, we'll even take that. I'll do mine. Mine's pretty juvenile, but I guess most pranks are. But I'll do it. I'll bust it out with it next week. But yeah, get a hold of us. Whatever platform you're on, YouTube, comment or message us.
Oh, by the way,
you're putting up with the Comedians Uncorked podcast, live from the Sunshine State, Florida.